My name is Bobby Eckert. I'm a fire captain in the Camden, New Jersey Fire Department, and along with my wife, Bryn, we own and operate Eckert Fire Tactics, LLC. My dad was a fireman, and actually growing up thinking, I thought everybody's dad was a fireman. I didn't know any different. So, that's kind of just what my life was, and my dad, when I expressed interest in it, really ensured that I was having the proper upbringing to be a good firefighter, I guess you could say. I had a really different upbringing than most children. I was doing SCBA drills when I was 6, 7, 8, 9 years old, forcible entry, hose lines, all that stuff. My dad really took the time to show me some really neat things that I appreciate that he did, and some of the stuff that he showed me I use today. Yeah, I got hurt at work. I was laid up. I had a head injury, and it was a lot of setbacks. I couldn't walk, and I balanced and all that stuff. So I was kind of in the bed a lot, and I was on the internet just seeing some of the things that were out there, fire service wise, that I really disagree with, and then I saw a lot of negativity in the training world where I feel like it should be a positive thing. So I kind of just took a leap of faith along with my wife. I said, hey, I'd kind of like to get out there and start maybe helping train these guys, because I worked at the local fire academy, but I didn't like what was going on down there either. Kind of the same thing. So I just put an engine company program together on some slides, and I submitted it to a few private conferences, smaller ones in FDIC. There's a bunch of them throughout the country all year long, and I got in one. So I got in one, and with the help of my really close friends, I was able to talk to a couple of fire departments and deliver the program before I went to that. And then it kind of just has grown platonically since then. I've made new programs and expanded it. And then one day I was like, I'd really like to do the hands-on thing. So we saved money. Didn't buy a house with the money we saved. We put it into the training company. And then, we got the insurance. I like to do things right. If you know me, that's how I am. I don't want anybody to get hurt or anything like that, so we want to make sure we're covered. So we got the insurance in New Jersey, which was quite a feat, let me tell you, to get the insurance. And shout out to Newman University, who gave me my bachelor's degree in public safety administration. It was a huge reason why I got it. And we started, and then all the people that I know, I don't really have any civilian friends. All my friends are firefighters. So all of the people that I know and love that have the same passion as me, I was able to bring them on to teach with me. And we named it Eckert Fire Tactics kind of on accident. My wife was like, you need a name, and I thought all the names were kind of cliche, or the ones that were left anyway. And I said, you know what, my dad, last name's Eckert. He taught me how to be a fireman, and so that's what we did. So it's a very humbling experience. And to quote Corrado Soprano, if you can't give your friends a job, what's the point of being in power? At the time, I saw fire training one way when I thought it could be a whole different way. I would go teach at the fire academy, and some of the instructors would yell at the students or talk down to them or just belittle them, or people that don't have the skill level, or maybe they think shouldn't even be in the fire service. They don't really give them their due. So I feel like everybody should have a chance, because the fire service is a very unique place, and there's a lot of very unique personalities and a lot of very unique people. So I think it takes all to make the world go round. I had a deputy chief once say, round pegs, round holes. So, I thought with the guys I knew that would take the extra time with people to really build them up to be a good firefighter, why wouldn't we try to do that? We sit there in a bar and talk about it. Let's not talk about it, let's do it. So I met Eric through Chris Simpson. I've known Chris. I'm very friendly with a lot of guys in the Harrisburg Fire Department in Pennsylvania. And Chris used to work there before he worked in Philly, so that's how I knew Chris. And then I started this whole thing. The fastball was on my radar, but I never got my hands on one. And I got my chance to get my hands on one in Wildwood, New Jersey, at the New Jersey State Firemen's Convention, probably 5 years ago. I would say it was, maybe 6. I don't know, I'm not good with time. And I was like, wow, this thing is, wow. I wish I would have thought of that. Because it's the simplicity of it makes you feel like an idiot that you didn't think of it. But and then through Chris, I met Eric when we started doing some small training events, and our relationship's just grown since then. And I can say with knowing Eric, it's funny. We might not talk a lot, but when we talk, we're really on the same page about exactly where things need to be. And the product is, I think every fire department in America should have a fast board. And I'm not just saying that because Eric's my friend and Chris is my friend, and I've grown to be friendly with a lot of their staff. It's just because of the product. It speaks for itself, the simplicity of it, the mobility of it, everything about it. So if I can push that and get that out there to fire departments and show them how to use it, I'm down. It's going to save somebody's life, literally their life. And one of my favorite stories about the fast board is an ice rescue, not even fire. It wasn't even a fire; it was an ice rescue, and how they were able to use it and deploy it in a quick manner to get, I believe, a lady who fell in ice trying to get her dog out. They were able to deploy the fast board and get her out. I just think stories like that are proven true. I mean, it just shows how tried and true the product really is. And you look at it from a distance, and you don't know what to make of it. You get your hands on it, and you start seeing the application of it, and you're just like, wow. We were on the battleship New Jersey about 2 months ago, and we had the heavier dummy. And if anybody's ever been on a battleship, the stairs are literally like this. And we were able to move that dummy up 2 flights and make 2 turns in under 2 minutes. It was insane. Just the application of the board is endless. I think civilian uses as well. It's really a cool product, but I think like law enforcement would also benefit from having it as well. And I think one of the problems with public safety is we can be closed-minded to something new that's out there. And I think if you really take the time to really know that we're here for the public. We're here to give them the best tools and the best versions of ourselves to affect a rescue or put them, a human life in a safer position. So, this is definitely a product that does that in a very, very simple way. I mean, one person can deploy and operate it. My kids could use it. It's that easy, so.